Chelsea versus Arsenal, because this game is going to be played at Stamford Bridge. And not only that, the Nigeria versus Morocco match is also going to be played today. Semi-final. Which of these semi-final are you going to watch? Are you going to watch the both, or you are going to watch one?
I'm watching the both.
Okay, I'm watching the both. But we are here to talk about Chelsea versus Arsenal. But before we kickstart, it will not take you anything. Like this video. That is the only way you can support us.
Yes.
Please like the video as you watch.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel. 50,000 subscribers is the goal in the next 2 months. In short, before this month run down, we should be approaching 50,000 subscribers. Yeah. You can do it. You can do it. If you can take us to 45k, you can take us to 50,000.
50K, yeah.
Please like, share, and subscribe. No Kopama, no Malogusto in training day for yesterday and also yesterday. It's only Rich James you saw the image of him training with the players. What's your take? And we have a very crucial match today. No Kopama. But talking about no Kopama, is it going to affect our game?
Wow. First of all, I didn't even know where to start from, because I think having this whole incident in a big game, because we must not neglect the fact that this is a big game. Whether you see it as a lesser competition, but you are playing a lesser competition with a big team and as a big team. So it's a big game. And we know the squad depth of Arsenal. We know how good they are, how they have been from the beginning of the season, even to this point. The level of consistency that has been shown from the club. Even looking at us playing them at the first leg in the Premier League, we saw that it was not that easy to play them. We saw how offensive we had to go against them, and we even had a red card, and God on our side, we were able to score a goal, which they also equalized. We were not able to win them either ways, but we had a draw. But at this point, we are missing some key players while facing them again. Now we're talking about Kopama. We know that when it comes to the creativity of the team, Kopama is highly needed, because if you have to rate any player to be the most creative player in Chelsea currently now, Kopama is the first name you mention. And not playing this type of game without him, it's just like managing the whole system of this game. It would have been different if we were playing with a smaller club. Let's say Wolves. Let's even say Bournemouth, Everton, Brentford, or even the shouting we played. But this is a game that needs technicality. So I feel this game without Kopama will affect us in some ways, because it is not just Kopama that is absent. Can I talk about other acceptees?
Sure.
We are lacking Malogusto, which when Maresca was with us, there is a way Maresca navigates Gusto.
Even with this, I believe this guy will know how to use Gusto.
I pray he knows how to use him, because that Maresca's system of versatility helped us when we had these injuries issues. Because we know how this Chelsea looks like when we don't have Palmer. We cannot score goals. We cannot even create. We tend to manage from the defense down to the attack.
And let me even remind you too, Casado is not going to be involved in this game.
And that is one of the key points I wanted to point. But I wanted to point it last. Now, we are playing a match without Malogusto, without Kopama, without Caicedo. And don't forget that the condition of Cucurella is being managed. Will Cucurella be available?
Yeah,
okay, he will be available. Because I thought the red card during the Premier League would affect him. But Cucurella will be available. But that is not enough. Now, Arsenal is coming with a full depth. Why we are coming with a lower depth? Arsenal has the main depth. Why our depths? We are having a poor depth currently. Because not having Caicedo to hold your midfield and to help control your middle line.
So I think Andre Santos can do a good job doing that midfield.
I will not neglect the fact that Santos is a good player, but I don't think he has that quality to give to us, like a quality of Caicedo. We know what Caicedo does in the pitch. Aside from Caicedo being highly defensive, we know that in most cases Caicedo can be a ball carrier. Have you not seen Caicedo in a game whereby he will hold the ball from the...
But Andre Santos can also be a ball carrier, because if you watch Andre Santos under Liam Rosnier at Strasbourg, we saw those qualities. He's always arriving. He can defend. He can sit back also.
I will not argue. I will not argue that. But the truth is that we should also try to compare the intensity of the two competitions. Talking about playing a France team and talking about playing an England team. We already know how intense the England competition always looks like. Okay, just take a look at. Let me just use for example a small team as Charlton playing Chelsea. We are leading 2-0 and they scored 2-1. Did you study the amount of pressure those boys pressed on us, trying to equalize the 2-2 before we even had to like bounce on them several times till we won them 5-1. Even looking at Arsenal playing Port Vale, game just starts. Port Vale is already winning Arsenal 1-0. So when it comes to England, there is a different intensity than that of the League One. He might be very used to that competition, but being used to the England competition, and I was sure that he did not have much game time when we played Arsenal in the first leg. The Santos start. I doubt.
I guess
I think he came in. He came in. Yes, he came in.
He
from
also
bench.
helped to stabilize the game.
Yes. So for me, I feel that Santos can do more of the defending because at this point, it will be a risk for you to bring Reece James to the DM when we know that we don't have another complete right back that can help us cover the space.
Why doubting Achepong?
Now, I'm not doubting Achepong.
Because already Fofana is available. We should be having Fofana and Chalobah to be in this game.
Yes.
And Achepong should be at the right back because I'm expecting Reece James to pair with Santos.
Now the quality is the problem now. Now the quality that Reece James gives to you or Malo Gusto lately that we've seen when he plays both the right back or he plays in the attacking position where he's been fixed, the quality they display would be quite different. Yes, Achepong is also a ball carrying player, which he tends to develop time after time. But having that stability of arriving at your opponent's half and what can you do with the ball? How can you create with the ball? Okay, look at Gusto against Manchester City. The 9 minutes, he had the chance to move forward with the ball. What did he do? Did you see the square play? Did you see the pass? The way he sent the ball into the box that gave us the equalizing goal. Now, same thing. You first of all sit down and look. Can Achepong give you this quality? Because aside from you playing as a right back and being defensive, you must also have this attacking consciousness, which I believe that to some extent Achepong has. But that quality that you can deliver sometimes gives some good crosses. If not, I would have preferred James to play the midfield because I think he would hold the midfield better even than Andre Santos in this game for us.
But don't forget, Palmer is likely not going to be available for this game. So we should be having Enzo to play the 10th position attacking role, except they want to try João Pedro again. But looking at Arsenal, it's going to be a very big threat.
Yeah.
No matter the starting 11, I'm hearing that the likes of Calafiori, Nkapie, Trossard and Saliba is unlikely to play the game today. But do you think is he going to be a default for Arsenal, or is it going to affect them in any way?
Nkapie not playing, Calafiori, Saliba and Trossard. God, now that is the difference between Arsenal and any other team in Europe currently. Let me just say in the world currently, the depth. In assumption of any player, they have a player that matches at least 80 to 90% quality as a player that is absent. So now you're telling me that Saliba is not playing, but you know that most times Mosquera can take place there.
Mosquera is not available.
Okay, Mosquera is not available, and now they can still bring in Simba. They can still bring in Ben White. We saw the quality of Ben White when Simba was off for a while. We saw what Ben White did with the Arsenal team. And me watching Ben White that time, I was like, Jesus. So even when Simba is absent, they have a player that can be this productive.
It's going to be tight. But
it's tight for Chelsea, but for Arsenal, I feel that Arsenal has more advantage, but we just need a different tactics.
Okay.
To approach the game with Arsenal.
Okay. Sharp. All right. So you're starting 11 for this game.
Okay. I'll go with Sanchez, the goalkeeper, and for my left back, Cucurella for sure.
You know, start Hato has been fantastic.
I know Hato has been fantastic. Looking at his goal against shouting, but I think Hato is still very fragile. It seemed like shouting, dribbling him like that. You know, it's easy for you to dribble Kukurela like that too. If a shouting winger is dribbling Hato like that, then talk more of Saka.
Or Madueke.
And we know that this boy's biggest threat is Kukurela. Saka's biggest threat is Kukurela. Anytime he says Kukurela, you'll be like, oh God, this boy again. But Kukurela goes there, and I'll go with Chaluba, my LCB. I'll go with Fofana, my RCB. Then for my right back, since Palmer's possibility of playing is 70-30, I'll go with Ashempong, yes, to go from the right. Then I'll go with James and Andre Santos as the holding midfielders. Then at my attacking position, I will go with. Let me start from the right wing.
Your attacking is the
No. I was out from the right wing, but
play your attacking position.
No, my attacking position now. You know, see, when I remember, I want to start from my left wing. I can't remember, the two people who I won't call because these two boys are terrible. But I think we should just. This game is very difficult.
Will you just put Enzo there, please? Enzo, one thing I love about Enzo, he might not be physically enough for games. He might misbehave, but one thing is certain: he always arrive at the right time.
Okay, let's go like this. Let me change my players. Let me change my players. For my right back, I will not want Ashebong. I will want James to be there for the right back position for me. Then you give me Enzo and Andre Santos. For my left wing forward, give me Neto.
Okay.
For my right wing forward, give me Extravao. Now, why I'm picking Neto and Extravao is because looking at the Arsenal wing, aside from these players being very technical, they are fast. So another way to kill Arsenal defense,
and you need to be direct with them.
Exactly. So we don't need that inexperience from Garnacho and Gittins. We don't need that inexperience now.
So Garnacho is inexperienced.
Very well.
How?
We don't need that inexperience from them. Mr. Peters, how will you be asking me how if Garnacho is inexperienced? Garnacho has not given us that quality. Okay, will you look at Garnacho the way he plays for Chelsea and say Garnacho is an experienced player? That does not make sense. Him and Gittins has showed us high rate of inexperience. Which English I won't even use, but they are still just the inexperience. Just understand it that way.
Okay.
For my 10, I'll go with João Pedro. I'll just go with João Pedro.
One lazy folks. Instead of you to put João Pedro there, instead of João Pedro play there, I play Bonanote. I'm telling you.
I'll still go with João Pedro. Why? They go inside. You see a player that has eyes for the goal, and he's a player that we hold with high esteem. But what I'm putting in there is just because he can stand as a support for Delap. Because certainly Delap will play the 9.
Yeah, Delap will play the 9. You need that boogeyman there.
Exactly. And this period, we are seeing Delap's...
Like the way Delap just switch immediately, Maresca was parted with the way Delap just...
But he still has a lot of work.
Yes. His finishing is
very
awful.
Yes,
very poor. Because Arsenal is not the team that you play with and say, we get chance now. Not be you get chance now.
They didn't get chance against Arsenal, I tell you. See, the truth is, when you play Arsenal, just expect yourself, see, if you get like 5 or 6 chance,
then try use them.
Just try use them.
If you not use 2 or 3.
Or 3, exactly. Because Arsenal said they don't know how to score goal.
Bam.
Now the truth with that.
Yes,
they don't know how to score. They don't have a clinical striker.
They solely depend on the set piece.
The set piece, exactly.
And again, they don't play for the striker. That's why I won't blame Gyökeres.
Yeah.
I don't know why some Arsenal fans tend to drag that young man. With the way they play, it's like they don't play for the young man.
Yes.
You understand? It's like the striker have to hustle his own way.
His own wing, exactly.
So that's it. They should not be blaming Gyökeres. He's a very fantastic player. But nevertheless, going for the prediction is after 90 minutes. This kind of games is very, very tough to predict.
After 90 minutes, after 90
minutes. After then, we'll come back for the Nigerian match. It's one game that we have to take our time to analyze. You understand?
Yes, exactly.
Thank you very much. I'm my humble boy Peters.
My name is Gifto.